I think that New York as a whole, there's hues in different cities for me and coasts, especially in the winter time, is really blue, sort of crisp winter days. I think it's those richer blues and greens that kind of represent that city. Hi, my name is Jason Woodside. I'm an artist specializing in fine art and murals. I've been doing that for about 20 years or so as my main occupation. I went to school at the School of Visual Arts in New York City in the early 2000s, and throughout that time I kind of fell in love with, I guess, kind of street culture and street art through skateboarding, and expanding on wanting to do that as a career and surrounding myself with other creatives to help push me. So I think my unique style, it's kind of a voice that encapsulates, music, movies, skateboarding, and kind of surfing in my translated sort of way. So there is a language there is movement, and my love of color, it's all kind of, this is the end result, So I think over time you just refine it, and you take risks, and you try to apply you try to apply the artwork to different products or different buildings or different canvases, and like I said, kind of over time you just start perfecting it, and you make mistakes, but you also learn from them, so you learn a lot through process, and that was a big one for me, is progress through process. I think the color expresses, the expression in my work is hopefully triggers positivity or happiness, and hopefully in some way it inspires people. I think the collection of colors and the color contrast put together in a certain way or curated in a certain way could easily represent people or cultures working together to make something great. So I think there's a story there that kind of comes out of me in a subconscious way. I think that New York as a whole, there's hues in different cities for me and coasts. So for instance, California has like an orange and sort of a pink hue, and whether that's like a glaze that I kind of see, I'm not sure, but New York is probably even more blues and greens, especially in the winter time, is really blue, sort of crisp winter days. I think it's those richer blues and greens that kind of represent the city. I feel like it's a necessary tool when doing that studio practice. So it's large enough that you can gauge a relative size of what you're working on, and then the tools, the aspects that it comes with, like the stylus, is just the accuracy again is perfect. I think it's very high performance. The Kalman verified display, the 3 color spaces, the Delta E, and the new color calibrator really helps it when exploring those different settings and then applying it to a canvas. I think it will help artists think a lot bigger, as well as explore and nurture their studio practice. So working on something smaller scale, but then having the true colors that the tablet offers can really help with that application process and seeing things on a bigger scale. So I think it's a huge contribution. I think it's a great opportunity to be part of something that's really nurturing artists. Color is such a big part of so many different forms of art. It's something to really embrace.